Are you single? If you are single, this means it's a time for you to self-reflect and figure out who you are. You should be in the mode of soul searching. So when a guy comes up to you and he's like, hey, are you single? Yes. Yes, I am single. But I'm not available. Right? So you're not available because you're dating yourself. Right? When you break up from a connection and it's time for you to heal and reflect and figure out who you are and what that past connection like taught you about yourself. Every relationship is to teach you about yourself, whether it's fears, traumas, abandonment issues, anything, or how to simply love yourself, to take care of yourself, to help you out of codependencies. So when you're single, that's the time for you to date yourself, be committed to yourself, learn who you are, and reevaluate your whole role that you played in that connection that you have just got out of, and also reflect on the role that the person you were dating, reflect on how they treated you, what you liked, what you didn't like. Did you cry? Did you laugh? What are you learning, right? People think that by being single, you can do whatever you want. No, you can't do whatever you want. So sit down and reflect on yourself, okay? People think that like when you're single, it's time to be a city girl or for the streets, or like guys, go find the next best thing. They always want to find the greener grass. There's no greener grass, right? If it looks too good, it's fake, right? The grass is green where you water it, where you nurture, where you plant, where you garden. That's where the healthiest grass or garden will be. So it's time to water yourself, love on yourself, fall in love with yourself, so that when you do enter a relationship, you can be whole on your own and be able to add value to that person and make sure that they're adding value to you. Okay? People, when they become single, they feel like, oh, I could do whatever I want. It's time to hit up all the friends or the acquaintances that aren't even your friends, to go out to clubs or to party. And it's time to go download all these, Tinder apps and dating apps. And for what? Why are you doing that? Because you're lonely? Because you're seeking validation? Because you're bored? Because you're afraid to be alone, or you're afraid of the emotions of vulnerability, to sit in your own mess or sit in your own energy? If you cannot sit in your own energy and it's uncomfortable, that means you have serious healing to do, serious reflections. You have to be able to be alone and be comfortable with loving your own energy, your own time with yourself. People like to download the apps to distract themselves. It's all it is a distraction. Going into a connection right after a breakup, or going on a spree of meeting people and just putting yourself out there. Why? Why are you giving yourself to everybody? Why are you being for the streets? Why are you, you don't value your own time and energy? You don't value that you are so rare that it's not easy to get access to your energy, So that's what I do. I like to reflect. I like to be hard to get in touch, in contact with. I love to say I'm single and that I'm unavailable. I'm dating myself and I don't have to explain myself to anyone, right? there's people that like to make a roster and have like a backup plan. Oh, if this person doesn't work out, well, I have this person. If this person doesn't work out, then I have this person. No, you don't even need that. Everybody's been at that point in their life where they want to feel they have a safety net of people that they could fall back on. Why do you need that? You don't need it because you are secure in your own energy. You validate yourself. You're independent on your own. You provide everything you need for yourself. Self-love, material, like money, security, education. You know, there's so many ways to learn. You don't need anybody for anything, really. I mean, everyone needs everybody, right? We all need to be in unity and look up to or be inspired by what's right to be inspired by. Like positive, divine energy. You want to look towards something that is right, not a distraction, right? You want to be able to, in this time of self-reflection, meditate, journal, and discover yourself, self-discovery, okay? It's a time to take accountability for who you are and to be able to sit right now and think, okay, where I am in life, do I like it? Am I where I want to be? If the answer is no, you have to ask yourself why, because it's nobody's fault. It's only your own fault. You always have a choice. We always have two paths. We always have a choice, right? An option. This path goes this way, this path goes this way. And as long as you have great intention for yourself, you'll always end up in the right destination, right? So after a breakup, you have to be willing to sit down and feel those emotions. You cannot distract yourself. You don't want to add more clutter to your life or confusion to your life. You want to be able to understand where you've been going wrong in your life and where you can do better and take accountability. Right now is the time to take accountability for your own actions and decisions and behaviors, okay? And so that when you take accountability and you've understood, like, you can do better for yourself. You are not a victim. You are empowered and you are powerful, okay? And you can learn a lot from yourself. Life is the best teacher. All right. What else do I want to talk about? You have to remember that life is a journey, okay? And that there's a destination we want to get to, right? But in between that destination, it's a journey. And you want to remember that no matter if it's hurtful, painful, happy, great, unpredictable or predictable, it's all a journey. Embrace all of it, all the emotions, the whole thing, the highs and the lows, so that when you finally get to your goal, the destination you've wanted to touch base with, you will appreciate that destination so much, because without the lows, without the blows, without the hurt, without the pain, without being stuck in the mud, how else will you appreciate freedom? How else would you appreciate freedom? You don't know what freedom is until you're trapped. You don't know what wealth is until you're poor. You don't know what beauty is until you're ugly and broken down to nothing. Nothing, excuse me. So that's the beauty of it. That is the journey of life. It is all beautiful. The hate you receive, your haters, your secret enemies, your supporters, the people that are like-minded, that vibrate at the same frequency, that have common compatibility in a way of thinking and communicating, it all is beautiful. All of it. Let me turn my phone off. Anyways, so yeah. The whole thing is about the journey. It's not just about the destination. Because if you just, if the divine just handed you what you wanted right in front of you, most of the time, sometimes people get that and they don't appreciate it. And then guess what? When they lose it, then they appreciate it. When they go through life understanding that, hey, wait a minute, I really had the best thing the whole time. I had the prize. I had the lottery in my hands the whole time. And it could be your gift, the person that you're with, or whatever is handed to you that you've always desired is right there in front of you. And because you weren't ready to receive it and you didn't do the work and self-reflect and heal your wounds and take accountability, you miss out. You will let that beautiful gift disappear because you didn't understand the value of it when you had it. And that's what you don't want. That's why it's so important not to distract yourself, to stay focused. Stay focused. That's it. It's okay to take breaks, take time for yourself, but not to distract yourself, just to rest. No dating apps, no clubs, no partying, no drinking, no clubbing, no talking to people about anything that doesn't make sense, that doesn't add value to your future. If you have a goal, you have plans, you want to make a business, you want to create a legacy, you want a family, you want a global name. Well, what does that take? No distractions. That's what it takes, okay? It takes boundaries, it takes patience, it takes hard work, it takes a lot of faith and belief, because new levels, new devils, sweetheart. Okay? The more you ascend in life, the more challenges, just like a video game, a beautiful game. You go inside, you play the game, and guess what? You reach a level, and boom, there's a boss you have to beat, and it's massive. And you're like, whoa, how am I gonna do this? And you do it. You do it. You may fail a lot of times. Good. You're supposed to fail so that you gain experience, so that you can finally gain victory. And when you do, oh my gosh, do you know who I am? Do you know what I've gone through? Do you know how far I've come? That is how you're gonna feel. Victorious, unstoppable, untouchable. Because you did it. You did the work. So, if you're single, stay single. Heal, cry, make room for those rainy days. It's okay to feel emotions, whether you're a man, a masculine man, whether you're a woman and a feminine woman. No, it doesn't matter. You as a divine being are gonna have a balance between masculine and feminine energy, and in order for you to be absolutely divine and an emperor or empress, you have to understand that you have both of these energies and they're supposed to be balanced. If you're too masculine, then you'll miss out on a lot of blessings because you cannot tap into your emotional side. And if you're feminine, that's too feminine, you will be played with. You won't be respected because you have no boundaries. It takes your masculine energy to create boundaries, to say no. And for everybody, boundaries. We have to learn to say no. We have to fight against what we want in that instant. Whether it's a relationship, distractions, addictions for some people, no. It's no. Because I control me. This is my vessel. And if I say so, that's what it will be. So if I don't want to go out, no. I don't want to entertain a person, no. Right? You only make priorities for what you want in life, okay? So work on yourself, stay single. I love all my kings and queens and my villains and superheroes. We are all to come together and create unity, okay? I love you. Bye.